I hope everyone is able to hear me.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Happy Sri Ramanami devotees for all. So it's wonderful that we are started sharing on this. Yesterday it is very live, and today also we wanted to hear more from all of you. So before we start, just I wanted to share one. Uh, why did Sita allow Ravana to abduct her? Yesterday I'm watching something and where Sita Devi himself is very strong. Where we can see in Ramayana is like uh, uh, Shiva Dhanasu, right? Whenever when he was playing, she was playing, and just she lifted that, and where uh, uh, she and her friends took the ball inside that thing means she lifted so much easily, or she throwed that very easily, means she is very strong, where later it is showed in the Swayamvaram that it is very hard, that was Ratham was pulled by so many people. Even Ravana is also failed in completely lifting it, means Sita Devi is very strong, definitely. And uh, and she's automatically, and she's what's it called? Uh, she can do, she can protect, but she allowed Ravana to abduct her. Otherwise, maybe Ravana couldn't take her, definitely. So, what might be the reason? One is the definitely the divine reason. The main purpose of Lord Rama appearance, one of the reason is in earth was to kill Ravana. So, as Devatas came and asked, prayed him, and he came, he appeared to kill Ravana. So, for that, Sita Devi has to go there, and Rama has to follow. So, it is all the God's plan to destroy this evil. One more symbolic meaning, if we think about it, is Sita Devi represents the soul, that is Jiva. Actually, I'm hearing one, so it is good to share. So, uh, she represents the Jiva, Rama represents the God, that is Paramatma. So the Jiva, though with the Paramatma, they want the material desires, or they want something else, which is attracted in this material world. As Sita wanted golden deer, that is the material desire. So that's where Sita sent Rama to get that. Means we also do the same thing, of course, particularly me. So, looking for those material desires, we will go away, Rama. And one more thing, even the god left, there is Lakshmana, is representing the Guru or devotees. So, if you as Lakshmana was there, still Ravana cannot come to her. Uh, but Sita Devi had a harsh words, and then Lakshmana also went or left from there. Then only that abduction happened. Similarly, if we do any offenses to the devotees, if you had a harsh words, if you don't listen to the Guru, then nothing happens. So all the bad things or sufferings, everything will uh, come to us, that is Ravana. So that is the very good. I felt very good whenever I heard this. So that's where we have to be close with our Lord and Gurus or devotees. That's what this is showing, means we, when we desire these material things too much, and we are getting away from the devotees and Guru from our life, then we become weak and get caught into these bad habits, pride and sufferings and all. So better we need to stay close to the God, respect and listen. And continuation with this, I heard one more similar where Rama showed in her life this Gṛhastha Dharma, how to worship the Lord, how to do the worship as a Gṛhastha, because he is Dharmavan. Yesterday, Mataji also mentioned Rama is Dharma, and he follows the Dharmas. So he showed not only the king, not only the Dharma as a king, as a Grihastha also. And particularly the one of the thing is this worship. After marrying Sita Devi and return to Ayodhya, Rama always wake up early every morning and perform his daily worship to their Ishvaku Kuladevita, that is Ranganath Swami. Sita Devi, of course, with Sita Devi. He always performed these worships with Sita Devi. So Sita Devi always often amazed how beautifully Rama does this worship. So one of the main dharma for the Grihastha to follow this worship, as that is one of the main dharma for Grihastha. Uh, this I heard the another small story related to it. Uh, in one day, one sage visited one peaceful, one good householder. So the sage is very impressed because he has lot of vehicles and all that by seeing outside. So he mentioned to Gṛhastha that, hey, you have very good all these things and all. Then that Grahastha replied, yes, it is all God's grace. I got all this. Okay, that's nice. So next sage, he saw his house. He saw his house is very big and very lavish. Then he mentioned, wow, you have very nice house and all. And he replied, yeah, it is all God's grace. That's where I got it. Very good. Then Sage entered inside, and in his house, every item is there, everything is there. Uh, Whenever Sage mentioned, he mentioned the same thing. Oh, it's all God's grace only. Then his kids came, their kids also, it's very devotional, and they knows everything. So they came to the sage, and they worshipped, they done the pranam, and they gave all the prasadams to sage. And Sage is completely bewildered, and he mentioned, wow, you have very nice kids and everything you have. Then then the devotee mentioned, yes, it is all God's mercy. And then that Grahastha invited the sage to his puja room. And the puja room, the deities and everything is very good, and he's doing very good worship. He's offering the prasadams and all. His says is inspired. And he mentioned, you have very good deities and you are doing very nice. Then he mentioned, yes, these are all mine. All these deities are mine and all, he mentioned. Then sage surprised. Until now you are saying everything is God's grace, but now you are saying here deities are mine. Why so? And then the Grasta mentioned, yes, so whatever I have, these vehicles, house, all this wealth, kids, everything is given by God, but God is mine, and I am God. I am belongs to God. So that is the then sage. Blessed him. Yes, that is the one what as a grihastha we should have in that mood, because whatever we have, we need to say those are all the gods, but we need to worship God as ours, and all the love and worship we need to give to God. Okay, that's all I wanted to share today. So how, what is the importance where we need to do the worship, and we need to be very close with our with God, and with the devotees, with the guru's words. Thank you, devotees. With that, we'll start the sharings. Pal Prabhu. I think we can start with you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, somebody else can start. I'll just switch on my computer.
Sure, Prabhu. Sujata Mataji, you read Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
You. Hare Krishna, devotees. Happy Sri Ram Navami. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Please forgive me if I make any mistake while I am offering this bhajan. Today's offering is a very small bhajan which explains the two main virtues optimized by Lord Ram are like his unwavering devotion to Dharma and his boundless compassion towards all beings. And we also know like these virtues shine through in his actions and his decisions and earning him reverence and adoration across generations. Now everyone believes that like he's Maryada Purusha, like he showed us an example how a human being should be. In this story, like Rama's arrival in the forest where Ahalya was cursed marked a pivotal moment. And also like as Rama approached Ahalya's strong form, his divine presence broke the curse, transforming her back into her human form. Despite her past transgressions, like Rama's compassion and forgiveness granted Ahalya a redemption and liberation from her suffering. In the same way, like in this bhajan, the mantra reverberates with the essence of Rama's divine nature as the source of joy and bliss. And also it encapsulates his role as the indwelling soul in all beings, offering solace and spiritual upliftment to devotees. And chanting this mantra invokes the divine presence of Ram, inspiring individuals to embrace virtues of forgiveness, compassion, and the inner peace. I'm going to share the bhajan. You all can like unmute to this offering at the lotus feet of Lord. Hare Krishna. Ātma Rāma Ānanda Ramana, Ātma Rāma Ānanda Ramana, Achyuta Keshava Hari Narayana, Achyuta Keshava Hari Narayana, Ātma Rāma Ānanda Ramana, Ānanda Ramana, Bhava Bhaya Harana, Vandita Charana, Bhava Bhaya Harana, Vandita Charana, Raghukula Bhushana Rajiva Lochana, Raghukula Bhushana Rajiva Lochana, Ātma Rāma Ānanda Ramana, Ātma Rāma Ānanda Ramana, Adi Narayana Ananta Shayana, Adi Narayana Ananta Shayana, Sachidananda Shri Satyanarayana, Sachidananda Shri Satyanarayana, Ātma Rāma Ānanda Ramana, Ānanda Ramana. Hare Krishna. Can someone read the meaning of this bhajan? Anyone can read the bhajan.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
I sing the name of Sri Rama, the giver of love and joy, the many forms of this master of the universe. I bow at the feet of one who removes my emotional pain and fears, the jewel of his divine kingdom, the one with lotus eyes, the one who lies in divine peace governing the universe, the bestower of all peace and prosperity.
Hare Krishna. Yes, we have to surrender at his lotus feet to remove all our emotional pains and fears, to surrender at the lotus feet of our Guru and the Lord, so that these material fears are always with us, and we have to get rid of all these things and surrender at the lotus feet of our Guru and the Lord. Like how Mataji, Shanta Mataji mentioned, like we have to like stick to the Lord. Like if you get attracted to these material desires, it will like make us move away from the Lord. Just like sticking to that, we have to pray at the lotus feet of our Lord. These are word-to-word meanings, like Atma means soul, Rama, another name of Lord Ram, the avatar of Lord Vishnu, Krishna, Ananda, bliss, Ramana means delighter, Achyuta, imperishable, Keshava, another name of the Lord, Hari, remover of sins, Narayana, signifying the ultimate reality, Bhava, worldly existence, Bhaya means fear, Harana, remover of fear in this worldly existence, Vandita, adored, Charana, feet, Raghukula, like descendant of the Raghu dynasty, referring to Lord Ram, Bhushana, he is the ornament of Raghu dynasty, Rajiva Lochana, lotus eyes, his beautiful eyes, Adi, primordial, he is eternal, Narayana, the Lord's name, Ananta, infinite, Shayana, reclining, and also here refers like reclining on the Ananta Sesha, his other potency, Satchitananda, existence, consciousness and bliss, Satya, the truth, Narayana, his name again. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Please forgive me if I made a mistake while I'm offering this. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. It's a beautiful song and it is very easy song, so where kids can also learn. Thank you, Mataji, for bringing it. Please share, Mataji. You nicely explained the each word also. Please share that word in the chat, Mataji. Thank you. Thank you for bringing. Okay. Prabhu, you're ready, or we can go to
You just connect. Yeah.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Happy Ramnavami. So, yeah, I would like to just share maybe one or two things. So I was just listening to a lecture yesterday by His Grace Vilas Prabhu, and he mentioned a couple of very, very nice points. So I just wanted to share those with you. Yeah, so one of the controversial topics in Ramayana is why Rama killed Bali from behind the tree. Right? So yeah, so Prabhu was explaining this very nicely. So I just wanted to read that part. So I think one question first is why Rama came to Sugriva for help, and why didn't he ask Bali directly? Because Bali was already a king, and he was more powerful than Sugriva, and he had already defeated Ravana before. You all know that story, like how Bali put Ravana under his armpit, and he was traveling all over the world to do his morning prayers and everything. So, so he had already defeated Ravana, so he could have very easily gotten Sita back from Lanka. So why Rama did not go to Bali, and why did he ask Sugriva for help? He had nothing that time when Rama asked him for help. He had lost his kingdom, lost all his army, lost everything in life. Basically, he was a loser. So why Rama goes to a loser, and why doesn't he go to someone who has everything? So this is a very important point, like very important life lesson for us, that one who has inferiority complex, who feels inferior, the Lord actually reduces that, and he has faith in Lord, and then the Lord reduces that and makes the person great. On the other hand, so when we're feeling helpless and hopeless, that's when God comes in our life. When we think that we have everything in life, We don't have anything to, we don't like, we feel content with it, or we feel that based on our own strength that we have everything, then that time God says, okay, you carry on with your own things. Then God doesn't come at that point. So in contrast, for Bali, he had superiority complex. So one who has superiority complex, the Lord also reduces that and makes that person humble. So Sugriva, the literal meaning is that one who has long neck, right? But the deeper meaning is that one whose neck is bent with humility. Sugriva had humility in him. On the other hand, Bali means power, one who is powerful. It also represents pride and arrogance. So one who has pride and arrogance, the Lord never goes to that person, never shows his mercy to that person. And the other thing is that the Bali does not want to share credit. So that's when actually this the conflict between Bali and Sugriva started. So when both of them were chasing this demon, Mayavi, so the demon entered a cave. Then Bali went alone inside the cave and asked Sugriva to wait outside. Why? See, he did not want to share the credit of killing the demon with Sugriva. So he asked Sugriva that you stay outside. I'll go and I'll kill him alone. Similarly, if Rama had asked Bali to find Mother Sita, then Bali would have just gone himself. He might have even killed Ravana and he might have gotten Mother Sita himself. He didn't want to share credit with anybody else. And Rama doesn't want people like that. He wants people who are willing to give credit to others. And this is also very much applicable in our life, that should work together with the devotees, work together with people, and share credit with others. If we want to take all credit to ourselves, then Rama doesn't like that. He doesn't want people like that. So that's another point that Prabhupada was mentioning. And then, so Lakshmana actually asked him the same question, that why you think Sugriva is better than Bali in finding Mother Sita. And Rama said, Sugriva has two qualities which Bali doesn't have. It's true that Bali is more powerful, but Sugriva has two good qualities in him which Bali did not have. I mean, there's a literal meaning. They also have some deeper spiritual meaning. The one thing Rama mentions is to Lakshmana is that Sugriva could run faster than Bali. So when Bali chased him, Sugriva ran away and he hid in this mountain, right, Rustamukha mountain. So he could run faster than Bali. But actually, the deeper meaning is that since Bali represents pride and Sugriva is running away from pride, so this again shows Sugriva's humility, that one who runs away from pride, that person runs closer to God, because God doesn't like pride. And the second thing Rama mentions is that Sugriva is good in searching for things. So he searched everywhere to hide from Bali and finally found this place of shelter in Rishyamukha mountain. So Rishyamukha, literal meaning, Rishi means the sage, Mukha means mouth, and what comes from sage's mouth is satsang. So Sugriva, he had these ministers, and among them was Hanuman. So Hanuman here represents faith, and the mountain itself represents satsang. So Sugriva is having satsang. So one who runs away from pride and is in association of devotees, that person is favored by God. So Rama mentions these two things, that he could run faster than Bali and he is good in searching, so he can find Mother Sita. So these are the two good qualities. So when nobody else sees the good qualities in a person, God can see all the good qualities in the person. Right? So even if the world thought that Sugriva is a loser, but to Rama, he was the person who could be the winner. And the other thing that Prabhu mentioned is that so when Rama asked Sugriva to fight Bali for the first time, Sugriva got beaten up like anything. He came back. I mean, the external meaning is that Rama could not recognize one from the other. They both looked alike, so he did not shoot the arrow at Bali because he thought he might accidentally kill Sugriva. But the deeper meaning is that, I mean, there are two things here. one deeper meaning is that Sugriva had offended Lakshmana when they first met. So he offered an asana to Rama, but he did not offer anything to Lakshmana. And then Hanuman immediately corrected that. He offered an asana to Lakshmana. So Rama wanted Sugriva to first get blessings from Lakshmana. So he asked him to get garlanded by Lakshmana. So then he has to bow down when he was getting garlanded, and that's why Rama did not kill Bali from the first attempt. Another meaning is that actually Lakshmana that time asks Rama that why that somebody who just lost the battle, why you're asking me to garland him. So usually we garland people when they are victorious, right? They win something, become victorious, then we garland them to honor them. And this person, he just lost the battle. He got beaten up, and you're asking me to garland him. Rama said yes. I asked him to be garlanded because he still has faith in me. Even after losing this, he didn't lose faith in God. He came back to me, and he still has faith in me that yes, I can kill Bali. So one who has faith in God, even if he has lost everything in life, actually has not lost anything, because he can always gain those things back. On the other hand, one like Bali, who does not have faith in God, even if he has everything in life, he actually doesn't have anything, because he can lose them at any moment. So these are few things from this Bali versus Sugriva lesson that I just wanted to say. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. It's a lot of realization points, and you compared very nicely. Thank you, Prabhu. Oh, why God reaches only if we have the humility and if we have association of devotees. We got a lot of good points. Thank you, Prabhu. Shubh, you wanted to start?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thanks for getting this opportunity from you. Mataji, can you give me the sharing rights? Maybe.
I think you can share, Prabhu.
Yeah, okay. So let me know if you're able to see the screen.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thanks. So I think yesterday we were already talking about Shabari. So I was working on, reading a little more about Shabari, the biggest disciple of of Ram, and it's an testament of the power of pure bhakti or the devotion. So what kind of message it goes to the current age devotees? That's the overall story about. So I'll go through few of the points which it is talking about, and then maybe we will go from there. So coming back to Shabari's early life, she was the daughter of a hunter, and she was not considered to be beautiful by the societal standards, but she was a pure devotee that's of Lord Rama. On the day of her wedding, she saw there were thousands of the goats and sheep which her father had brought, as anticipated for sacrifice, and which was very common in those days, and pertaining to the thought that they'll be sacrificed, she ran away to the forest. That's how it was on the day of her marriage. Seeking true wisdom, she was approaching many of the teachers and sages to make her disciple, and then go from there, primarily to have that Brahmajnana. But she got rejected most of the time because she belonged to a low caste, and that was the hurdle for her for Brahmajnana. So sage Matanga, what he did is he accepted her among the other rishis to be her disciple, and more or less he said um, that my daughter stay in my ashram, clean the place, take care of my chores, and serve, and that's where things began. Other rishis and sages, they were not happy about her taken over by sage Matanga to make her the disciple, and that's where the service continued. And then one fine day, Sage Matanga, when the departure time for him came, the final moment for him, he called Shabri and said, "My daughter, I'm leaving this body. Is there anything that she wanted from her, from him?" And Shabri replied back that, while he's already leaving the body, she cannot leave without him. And Sage Matanga replied then, "Dear, one day Lord Rama will come to see you. Until then, you need to stay alive. After that, you can come to me." And in anticipation of Lord Rama, she used to collect the berries every day from the jungle or the forest, and then keep the berries ready for Lord Rama. And this went on for years with her commitment. Then was the incident of Pamsar Lake, which is idly a lake which was close to one of the Guru's ashram. And one fine day, Shabri had gone down there to the lake to collect some water. And an old rishi who was, just reading through the mantras, those were not accurately summarized. He saw that Shabri had come down to fill in the water, and he said, "This low caste woman is making the water impure for use." So he threw a stone at her with anger, and that hit her leg, and she started bleeding. A drop of the blood fell into the lake, and turning the entire water into blood. The rishi started shouting, "Look, a drop of the outcast blood has turned the whole lake into blood. What should we do now?" So the purification process starts from there. The rishis had no water to use for their purpose or for their chores, and they chanted the purification mantras, performed yajnas, and used the holy powders, but nothing helped. The water remained blood. They brought water from the Ganga and Yamuna for their sacred rites. Someone suggested that Lord Ram, who was wandering in the forest, could help. They went to Lord Ram and requested his help. Rama came down to Pamsar Lake. He tried to purify the lake with his by touching it, but still nothing worked. Ram walked into the lake, but the blood remained blood. He took a dip of it and even cleaned his mouth with the blood and spit it back, but nothing changed. Ram asked, "What? Tell me how it has become the blood." And one of the rishis explained that there was a sage living, understanding that Shabri came down there to the lake, and she had hit him with a stone, injuring her, and then the blood fell into the lake, and then it has become all blood. Further, the journey continues with Shabri's purity, how things will change. Hearing Shabri's name, Rama was placed his hands in a side and said, "O Rishis, that you are not Shabri's blood. That was not Shabri's blood. That was the blood from the heart. I cannot clean this." The Rishis lamented, "Lord, our lives have become difficult without this water because we are not able to carry out any of our sacred rites. I have come here to bring her to me," Rama said. On the presence of the rishis, went to Sabri and informed her that Lord Rama was asking for her to be there. And then she came down running after hearing that Lord Rama was looking out for her. And the soil from her feet fell into the water, turning the blood back into normal water. Everyone was surprised to see that. Rama said, "Did you see dust from Shabari's feet was purified the lake? I bathed in it and I cleaned my mouth, but nothing changed. Dust from the feet of a pure devotee purified the lake." So Sabari's devotion has been spoken about here. She prayed to Lord Ram, and now, please come to my hut. I have decorated with flowers to you, and I have brought sweet berries for you. Please come, my lord. Rama and Lakshman followed to her hermitage. She brought them sweet berries in a bowl made of leaves. Rama was pleased to see her hard work. She replied, "Lord, I have selected only the sweet berries for you. I tasted every berry to make sure that the sweetest goes to him. Please take it, my lord," Shabari said. When Rama was about to eat each of those berries, Lakshman revolted and said, "Brother, these are half-eaten. They are not good to eat." Rama ate the berry, brother, and said, "Brother, these berries are so sweet. I have never tasted the berries as sweet as the breeze. Whosoever offers a fruit, a leaf, a flower, or water with love, I take it with great joy." A great message which comes out of it. Rama's blessings. Rama, touched by her love, blessed Shabari and asked her to wish for anything she desired. Shabari prayed for a pure devotion to Lord Ram. Ram blessed her, and after this darshan, Shabari's life ended and she achieved the spiritual world and eternal abode of Lord Ram. So what it makes, or what it teaches us, the equality in devotion, respect for our devotees and the pure intentions. Until we continue with this, I think we are on the right track to get the shelter of Lord. So overall, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. O Lord Ram, please grant us the purity of heart and devotion, exemplified by Shabari. Help us to serve you and your devotees with love and sincerity. May we always remember that pure devotion is the highest offering we can make to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for bringing that whole story of Shabari Mata and all the details. Thank you, Lal Prabhu, for joining. Devotees, before I hand over to Lal Prabhu, anyone want to share anything? Lal Prabhu, thank you for your time, Prabhu. Please take over.